When we opened Sacred Root Kava Lounge and Tea Bar in 2014, our primary focus was the kava drink, which is a traditional drink from the South Pacific Islands, whose use goes back a couple thousand years. Kava drink is made from the kava plant, which grows only in the South Pacific, and the drink is made with the root of the kava plant, traditionally served in a coconut shell. It's got very earthy and woody taste, and kava's not drank for its taste, it's drank for its calming and relaxing properties. We'd been in Ithaca for about 10 years, and it was noticeable that there was really nothing to do at night in the evenings in Ithaca that wasn't in a space that was like a bar that sells alcohol. So there were no late night coffee houses or anywhere for people to gather that wasn't a drinking environment. So it seemed like having the idea of a Kava Lounge and tea bar was something that would really promote a different alternative, something a little more positive, in a all ages kind of space where a community could gather and connect. Kava provides that relaxation, relief of social anxiety, lifts your mood, puts people in a good place for connection. But what it doesn't do is impair you, distort your judgment, make you make bad decisions. And we felt that having a place where people could gather and drink kava socially in the evening would provide for a more kind of meaningful, positive experience. So it was late last year. Our business is licensed through the Tompkins County Health Department. So we had to renew our permit, and they contacted me by phone and said, just to let you know, we've been informed by the state that licensed food service establishments are not permitted to use kava in food or drink. So they told us we would have to remove kava from our menu, which was obviously a shock. We had been operating for over 10 years with no issue whatsoever, no concern ever from the health department. So this was really out of the blue, kind of blindsided us. They came back to us and said, yeah, this is a statewide regulation which still stands, so that we needed to adhere to it. So we essentially had 30 days to convert our business from being Kava Lounge, which was then at that point 90% of our business was kava sales. But there was a lot more to what our business was about than just the sale of the kava drink. It's been challenging, exciting, and difficult all at the same time. It's been exciting to kind of rebrand the direction and broaden what we do. So now, although we can't do the kava drinks, we've added a line of CBD beverages, which have been pretty popular. We've added espresso drinks, we've added kombucha, ginger beer, and we have a really well-cultivated line of mocktail beverages that are delicious. So we feel like there's a lot more options for people when they come out for an event or just to relax on a night when there's not an event. But it has been definitely challenging to make that transition and sort of, get people aware of we're no longer just a kava bar. These are, options that are available, just to sort of take off in that new direction. So in some senses, we're almost a brand new business. Every day people come in and say, oh, do you guys have kava? And I say, I don't. And then, everyone's kind of baffled because it really doesn't make sense that, so many other harmful substances are legal, yet there's this restriction on our use of kava. Kava has not been outlawed or banned in New York State. The only restriction is that businesses that are licensed to operate in New York State can't use kava as an ingredient in a food or drink. Number one is that we're still here. Kava is still very important to us. We're still working behind the scenes to bring that back because, it's not quite the same without it. But the essence of what we are, which is an alcohol-free space for people to gather, connect, share ideas, share music, talents, performance. To facilitate that sharing and connection, that's always been integral to our mission. That continues, really a space that has a little bit of something for everyone. For anyone who's looking to go out and not have alcohol as part of their experience, that's what we do.